In the heart of August, Andrew and Helen found themselves standing on the threshold of their quaint seaside cabin. A foreboding wind, uncharacteristic for the season, rustled through the nearby trees as if whispering a word of warning. Unfazed, the couple stepped inside their rustic retreat, comforted momentarily by the scent of dry wood that filled the air. As the sun set, a peculiar light flickered on the sea's horizon, casting an eerie glow. Helen shivered, but Andrew, ever the skeptic, brushed it off. "Just a faulty lantern from a lovesick fisherman," he jested. But when an old fisherman from the village spoke of a cursed island and an abandoned fortress from where the light originated, even Andrew's skepticism faltered. Not ones to back down from a mystery, they rented a boat, forging ahead despite the growing wind and tumultuous sea. Upon reaching the island, they were met with an oppressive silence. It was then that they heard it, a chilling subterranean roar that set their nerves on edge. The fortress ruins stood ominously before them, resembling jagged teeth emerging from the earth. It was here that Andrew and Helen encountered the creature, a towering figure with phosphorescent eyes, its body covered in scales and long clawed hands. Helen's scream was lost in the roar of the sea as a tentacle snatched her away into the fortress ruins. Andrew, knowing he couldn't win against such a creature, escaped back to the boat, the creature's screams echoing in his ears. Back at the cabin, a rusty mailbox he'd previously overlooked held a letter addressed to Helen. The note read, "Helen, we are waiting for you at home. The island has called us both. Come alone. He must not come." The sign-off was an unfamiliar, sinister symbol. The realization was gut-wrenching. Helen was not taken by force, but called to the island by some ancient force. Andrew was suddenly confronted with a harsh reality. He hadn't saved Helen, he'd doomed her. Alone in the cabin, with the wind howling outside, he knew he had to return to the island, not to rescue Helen, but to set her free. As dawn broke, Andrew found himself back on the haunted island. The wind was fiercer, the sea angrier. He ventured into the fortress ruins again, the chilling whispers guiding him to a hidden cave. Inside, he found Helen, bound and terrified, with the monstrous creature looming nearby. And so, we leave Andrew standing at the mouth of the cave, staring at the horrifying scene before him. Will he be able to save Helen, or will he succumb to the curse of the island? Only the roaring sea holds the answer.